Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another brand new video. And today we're here to do more of Naruto x Boruto Borutage. Now, I've been running this QB event continuously, non-stop for the past about day or so to get more rewards. And my Jiraiya has gotten very strong. I got him a couple more things from the gacha to actually use, as well as I got him, so we had Ashiogi Jizo and stuff, and I actually don't think I had him equipped in the last episode. I don't think I unlocked him yet, so I've been grinding the event, and I've been doing more of that to try and focus down on getting all of that done for the most part, and it's been working out really well. Personally, I really like the way he plays. The way that he has this attack, which is like a mud bomb, which hits 2 hits, which I find to be more helpful, using later on when you're out of chakra. Because it has 2 hits, it's able to hit crit twice. So if you end up getting the crit on one of them, you get more damage off than if you just use fire and didn't get a crit at all. So getting 1 crit as a chance is better than no crits at all, which just works out. This is the medium difficulty, the intermediate for this QB event. And honestly, it's the Biju ball obviously is very cool inside it, and it feels super anime, honestly, being able to have this like 4-person fight where it's all of us versus just the big QB. And just having a good time like this, especially with the current things I have, I'm getting a very good, like, both rewards and like I can pretty much continuously play it because I'm usually either the MVP or within the top 2 or 3. So, which I know isn't like a huge thing to be gloating about, but it's good enough where it's getting me more benefits. And honestly, like, in this game, the benefits I've been getting are what I need the most. More Shinobites, more chakra and money, just generally more stuff that I can use to upgrade my base and use to upgrade just what I'm going through currently. And it's been working out. Though I do have a present box of which is sorely lacking in ability to actually claim. Hopefully we can get this guy down within the next about 50 seconds or so, because if not, we're going to have to run this again. But it should be fine. With an Itachi, a Hidan, or no, with Hidan, Jiraiya, and Boruto, it should be fine. Especially with, like, kinda alright power. Remember the Hidan was quite high, and Jiraiya's boosted inside this event anyway. Like, he's C tier inside this. He gains an extra, like, 50,000 power from me, personally. Versus, like, in other events when he, basically, he has the equivalent of, like, half of his current power. So what you're seeing currently isn't, like, his true damage or anything. Also, we're totally not going to be able to beat this within 10 seconds, unless we seriously get some ults off. Which we did. The Jiraiya did get Rasengan off, and we are good to go. I'll take it. Hell yeah. I've heard Hidan's amazing inside this event, because he's boosted as well as Minato and Jiraiya, so I'm sad I don't have him, but of course, that's just how it goes sometimes. A few more benefits for me. Obviously, I didn't get anything too important, but I did get in the top 2 damage, which is cool. Not really too much. I will point that out. We did not get the most in the world. I would like to check out what I do have inside my box, though. Yeah, because I did get more rewards a second ago. Like, you can see 700,000. My current max is 650,000, so I can't claim those. Additionally, my money is already maxed out until this bank is finished. Is going to be finished upgrading. But obviously, I'm not going to put Shinobites into it because that's just a bad idea in general, you know? I also can't claim my achievements, because that also gives you money, and I just don't have the ability to get that currently. However, I can upgrade Jiraiya to 3-star. So let's go ahead and do that to get him a little bit stronger. He's probably going to pass 100,000. I've been doing progression in the last couple days. That's basically been my main prerogative. He's over 50,000 now, which is my first character that's kinda alright. Though I have cleared all of his quests for big rewards, so I'm not going to be able to get him up too much further unless I do some serious grinding for the 120 pieces. I'm probably not going to end up doing that for a little while at least. So yeah, 500, or 51,000 power there, 43,000, 35,000, and 30,000. So it's kind of alright in terms of power. It's not the highest in the world, but I have hiccups, by the way. It's not horrible, which is kind of where we want to be for the most part right now. Though I do want to try and see, because I do believe in special missions, if I have 10 stamina, yeah, so I can play this one and potentially get more, 40 more Sasuke pieces, which is nice. So let's try and do that. I think that sounds good, and for the most part, my party should be alright for it, as long as my Jiraiya is able to carry me through the motions, but it should be fine. Let's try it out. Ashiogi Jizo is kind of the thing that's been saving me through these missions that are not the boss, because it has such a big area of effect. It, like, hits everyone around him, which is just very helpful in terms of these missions. Additionally, like, even if I don't focus down entirely on, like, just getting the mission done and, like, avoiding damage and stuff like that, I don't have a heal. You guys have been telling me to get a heal, and I can't really do missions properly unless I re-roll for one, which, as much... I don't like re-rolling. Re-rolling just, it's not in my... It's not my forte, for the most part. I don't really enjoy doing it as a whole anyway. So if I can avoid it, I will. But if I don't have a heal, it seems like the later on quests will be damn near impossible / just not within the scope of my ability. So I'm not sure entirely what to do just yet. But we will see in the future what I decide. Because, well, I have done a lot of grinding. For the most part, it's useless if I can't beat the levels anyway. So I'm not sure. Additionally, I'm not going to be able to beat this because I have 1,000 health, and if I die, then my entire team will die. So, yeah, so there that goes. And my team was already dead anyway, so I was running on fumes regardless. My issue is I just can't get over that last hump of the boss. But I just feel like I don't have... If I had an ultimate to use on Jiraiya, that'd be a lot better. But the one ultimate I did pull... because I did pull an ultimate card, was... It's not here. I believe it's inside the Evolve section right now. Yeah, so I got this. This Deidara is an ultimate card, of which gives Deidara an ultimate if I put it on him. However, I started playing after the Deidara event, so I'm not going to be able to get him for a little while, at least. However, I do have 30 pieces already of him, via buying them from the Fortress Metal shop. And I do intend to keep on investing my medals into Deidara, so that once I'm able to get the event and it comes back, I can get him, as well as get him way higher, potentially to the same point that Jiraiya is currently, which would be fantastic. So that's my main focus at this current moment, just to be able to get a character that can use an ultimate and beat the enemies, because I've been lacking in that almost entirely. That's my main issue currently. And I think that's just how it's meant to go. I don't think there's an easy way to kind of solve all that other than just pounding my way through it. I would also be curious to see the reward list and where I'm trying to attain, because I do notice here that it's going to end on the 29th, which is 4 days from now. And for the rewards, the point rewards, I would like to see what point I want to go for. So that right there, 200 Shinobites is fantastic. So I do want to go for that. 30 summon tickets, that's fantastic as well. So I do want that. So it looks like 672,000 is roughly what I want to go for. Unless there's something higher here I care about, but I guess the chakra is all right, but I don't really need it all that much. And it seems like the other rewards are kind of not the greatest in the world. I'm not dying to get those, obviously. And like, oh yeah, even down here, like there's no Shinobites, there's nothing like that. It's just kind of there. Obviously, if I did a little bit better and I could get this reward, that'd be nice, but I'm not going to get rank 1 on a new event when I'm a new player. There's just no chance. Though, this card I did get from the event, because you do get 1 copy, and God, while it isn't actually a jutsu card, The card itself is like really beautiful in terms of its art and in terms of just what it does. Like if I can't pull it up unless I go like, yeah, okay, like this. It's so cool. It doesn't give you an ultimate, doesn't give you anything special, but just it's cool. It's a cool thing, and I like cool things, so that's how it goes sometimes. Trying to think of what else I need to do aside from just going for this again. Let's try the third difficulty. The one that's truly difficult. The one that's gonna be what separates me from someone that's good at the game. You know? Also, I didn't know what guild to join, and it seemed like none would meet the criteria for what I currently am. My attack missions are way too low, so I can't get into a good guild unless I had a far higher PvP tier, so that's unfortunate. I just joined whatever one had a high amount of people inside it. So I joined Brazil, apparently. It works out, you know? I will see you guys in a second once I'm in the game, and we'll see how that goes. So see you then. Okay, so I find also exactly 100,000 power. That is beautiful. Yeah, so I find that for the first attempt at this dungeon / the raid boss, you probably won't end up getting a full group because people just won't join a room where the QB already has full health. It just doesn't seem to be a thing that people do because it does waste their own tickets, so it makes sense that they would avoid it. But yeah, so we're just gonna end up doing this with an attempt with just 2 people so we can get over the hump of that. And then once we're missing a little bit of health, people should join pretty freely afterwards. Additionally, I took a lot of damage from getting hit that one time, so I would prefer to avoid taking hits here in the future. God, that is 4,000 damage. I'm not gonna die from it, but it is kind of scary. And now I'm paralyzed because that roar. I honestly have no idea how to deal with that roar. The stun that it gives me is so long. I feel like there's some way to easily dodge it that I'm just missing. And I also don't know how to proc my 4th attack. Because I have this, the substitution jutsu. And when I use it, or whenever I get hit and try to pop it, it doesn't do anything. And I feel like I'm just missing the concept behind it in general, you know? I feel like I just don't know how it works. And now I'm stuck again. And Minato is permanently on the ground, apparently? I don't know why. Now I appreciate him getting up because I need to do more damage. And you left. You totally left me alone to take on this man. God damn it. Well, I guess I'll see you guys when I actually have another full room, because I have a feeling we're not going to be able to do too much work here by ourselves, unfortunately. Okay, so I have a feeling that is fairly strong that we're not going to get much of a chance here to actually beat the good old pal that we can call the QB for now, just because it seems like the level 3 event just isn't viable for playing. Also, we got a Tsunade heal, I believe, which is actually pretty solid. I believe that was a heal at least. I'm doing these pulls because they are free tickets, and that's just nice to use in general, at least for now. Well, I can. I did have a free scout before, and a bunch of tickets that I used, and that's how I got the data ult, as well as that's how I just got random things along the way, which is very helpful. But that's just how it goes. I do think I'm going to retreat from the battlefield because I do not believe, you know, there's no reason for me to actually retreat because I don't think it's going to matter that much. However, I am going to use 5 of my tickets to help out this guy. I think I can be very helpful here, and we could potentially beat this guy's. I'm at exactly 100,000, so I'm at the baseline for what I'm meant to be at to beat the QB. So we're going to try it and hope for the best. Our current team is under 100,000 on everyone, so I'm not confident because I'm not the one that should be carrying, especially without an ult. I'm kind of useless against bosses for the most part, but we'll try it. We'll try to do what we can here, just while we're able to. So I believe he has 3 gauges left. He's gonna have the yellow gauge, which he's currently on down to 45 or 450,000. And then he's going to have the red bar and the purple bar. Additionally, the Jiraiya that was on our team is now dead. Great. Just fantastic. That's definitely what we needed in a situation where this is all happening. I think the Jiraiya was just AFK and wants the rewards and doesn't actually want to play the game, which is great. You do you, man. Really appreciate all of that. You know, it seems like universally inside co-op, people in this game seem to be fairly low-key, not interested, and will not only either auto, they'll also just die and let you do the work, which is kind of bad, honestly, and I'm kind of sick of it already. But I think it's just kind of how the community is so far. I've also, in Arena, ran into many people who use the exact same layout for their base. And it's copy-pasted. Also, I lost. It's copy-pasted to the point where I strongly believe that likely some YouTuber or some forum or something is making people make a certain layout of the base for the sake of being the most annoying thing possible. Because it's very straightforward. It's a first room which has 2 summon spots. You go to the next room and there's 2 wind machines and spikes. You go one more room and do a small fight. And then after that you fight a QB which can one-shot you. And then I went beyond it, but I don't remember that one much because I was kind of... When I see that base layout, I just kind of give up and don't care much because it's kind of shit, honestly. Also, this layout for the camera is kind of low-key bad. And I feel like I probably should have tried to live better. We also didn't even get him below the yellow bar, so I think we're bad at this, honestly. I think I'm gonna be completely honest and say that we are not the greatest in the world. Here, up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. And we're done. Thanks, Itachi, for... I mean, okay, we got him to the red bar. That's alright, I guess. Yeah, that was kind of shitty, and I probably should have invested into other things instead, but it's alright for now. I think this is just how the game is going to be for the most part until I get better. And I'm going to keep on trying to run the middle difficulty of the QB instead to try and keep on grinding. But for the most part, I've kind of run out of ways to grind Jiraiya because these are all completed now, and I don't feel like grinding out 120 pieces of him one by one, unfortunately, but we'll see in the future. I've already done all of these ones as well, so even the hard version, I got the 70 off of that. I do want to do these as well, but later on, of course, because those are always going to be on, I think, while these ones are going to go away sometime soon, in 3 days, so yeah. Either way, that's going to be it for now. I've been making general progress and just going one step at a time until I'm able to get kind of happy enough with my base where I'm able to bank all the stuff into my present box and then be able to use the items as well to keep on upgrading. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when we play more of the Boruto. Bye.